We get to decide. We have the power of the purse. We get to decide where money is allocated.
That's what it's all about to her. You hear that? I just want y'all to listen. Listen, sometimes we just got to listen. Sometimes just listen to them and they'll tell you exactly what they represent.
It is really, really a sad day in America. We are witnessing a constitutional crisis. We talked about Trump wanting to be a dictator on day one, and here we are. This is what the beginning of dictatorship looks like. When you gut the Constitution and you install yourself as the sole power, that is how dictators are made. What Trump and Ilhan and all of their cronies are trying to do is take away the constitutional power of Congress. We get to decide. We have the power of the purse. We get to decide where money is allocated.
That's what it's all about to her. You hear that? I just want y'all to listen. Listen, sometimes we just got to listen. Sometimes just listen to them and they'll tell you exactly what they represent. We have the power of the purse. We decide where the money goes. And then we send it to the executive, to the president, and all they got to do is just sign it. That's it. Just shut up and sign it. Let me tell you something, Ilhan, young lady. You no longer have a president in office who's just going to shut up and sign what you send across his desk. That's not who you have in office anymore. You had that for the last 4 years. You no longer have that privilege. Sorry. They are so pissed off that they no longer have that privilege to just tell the president, shut up and sign this. The people have spoken. You have given us free reign to do whatever we want to do with taxpayers' money. So now do what we said or we're going to protest. Trump like, I don't give a damn if you protest. All of y'all can get out there and protest. Matter of fact, I would draw up the signs for you. What you want this sign to say, huh? Well, you want this sign to say? Give me some crayons, give me some markers. I'll draw up all the signs. Get out there and protest until your heart is content. I don't give a damn. People that question how Omar got elected, I live in her district. She's not that loved. Even the Somalis don't like her. How in the hell the Somalis don't like her when she has given Somalia $2 billion since 2022? I'm not making this up. I'm going to show y'all right after we're done playing this video. We're getting into this, man. Let's go ahead and get back into it. They're telling us exactly what's important to them. I need for y'all to listen. Okay, here we go. Let me just be quiet now. Let me go ahead and shut up.
We have the power of the purse. We get to decide where money is allocated, and it's the executive's power to make sure that that money gets to where it needs to get.
Thank you, CC.
When we talk about civil servants being let go, what we are talking about is not saving money. It's essentially saying they can get paid while they're home and their work doesn't get done on behalf of the American people. Right. It is us, taxpayers, who are being ripped off.
Yeah, it's us that's being ripped off. We want more of our money to go to Somalia. Yeah. What am I not understanding? Hey, guys, I promise you, I am a novice when it comes to this politics stuff. I need for y'all to break it down to me why these individuals feel like they are being robbed. Now, some of them might lose their jobs. So let me calm down a little bit. Some of them might lose their jobs. So I understand if they are just out there because, look, we don't want to lose our jobs. And we out here to just make some noise until Trump do something to save our jobs. I don't have anything to say to that. I don't want any. Listen, I cannot be the president of the United States of America because I probably wouldn't fire one person. That's just not in me to do. But we all know Trump has been beloved for saying two words, before he decided to get into politics. Do y'all know what those two words was? I'm certain y'all know. It was, "You're fired." This dude don't care. He wants to make sure things are running right or not at all until he fixes it. I'm too soft for that. So sorry, Ilhan, but the taxpayers want what the taxpayers have been promised. And that's for a cleaner, safer, more powerful, God-loving, country-loving America. All right, let's jump back into it, man. These people are daggone. They killing me, man. They killing me.
While they're home and their work doesn't get done on behalf of the American people. It is us, taxpayers, who are being ripped off. It is us, taxpayers, who are not getting the resources that we paid into.
Thanks, Kimmy Joe.
So I ask the American people, do you want people at home and getting a paycheck and not providing services to you? The answer is no. Do you want the executive making the only decisions in this country, or do you want the elected representatives that you sent to Washington making those policies?
Trump does not want to make all of the decisions. I'm just letting you know that right now. He really doesn't. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. He will much rather have a department that's already been selected, do their jobs and do it properly. That way he don't have to make the decisions. I don't know if y'all realize it or not, but Trump wants to go down as being the best president ever that this country has ever seen. He don't want to go down as the most hated president ever. He actually loves people. He want to make everyone happy. He want America to be great. All those people that he's pulling out and saying, yo, just go home, man. You ain't even got to do nothing for your tenure. Listen, we will square you away. This is him letting them know, I'm not trying to be the harshest guy in the world, because I could just strip you of your position and just get you up out of here. But I'm not going to do that. Just go at home while we figure things out. And, you know what I mean? This country has not been run properly for a long time. It's time to get our ducks in order, our ducks in a row. It's time for us to cross our T's and dot our I's again. That's just where we are. I want y'all to see this right here. The United States has provided nearly $2.3 billion for humanitarian assistance in Somalia since fiscal year 2022, and remains committed to supporting the people of Somalia through crisis and helping them build resilience to future shocks. $2.3 billion. So much money we have given to Somalia
Is really
since 2022. 2022. So this is why Margaret Taylor Greene got out here and said this right here.
And against Ilhan Omar. And the reason why I did that, and I'll just say this, censure is not going far enough. If it were up to me, we would expel Ilhan Omar and deport her out of the United States. Her comments are outrageous. She's acting as a foreign agent within our very government. She said the U.S. government will only do what Somalians in the U.S. tell them to do. They will do what we want and nothing else. They must follow our orders, and that is how we will safeguard the interest of Somalia. She also said, for as long as I am in Congress, Somalia will never be in danger. Its waters will not be stolen by Ethiopia or others. Sleep in comfort knowing I am here to protect the interest of Somalia from inside the U.S. system. Ilhan Omar needs to be censured, but censure is not enough. I'm telling you right now, she is acting as a foreign agent on behalf of a foreign country. Our country is going to be taken over from the inside. She's not the only one. Look at Joe Biden. We're investigating Joe Biden for his family getting paid millions of dollars for him acting in the interest of other countries and getting rich by it. We're talking about Ukraine and Burisma. He got a prosecutor, Viktor Shokin, fired in Ukraine, and his family took millions of dollars for that. That's acting in the interest of a foreign country. That's being a foreign agent inside our government. We could move on. There's others here like that. Rashida Tlaib, she does everything she can to act in the interest of Hamas over in Gaza. She literally voted to allow Hamas terrorists to come into our country. She made that vote along with Cori Bush. Cori Bush is acting in the interest of terrorists. Rashida Tlaib and Cori Bush acting in the interest of terrorists. For as long as this continues and we allow people to serve in our government acting as foreign agents for the interest and for the good of foreign countries and foreign peoples, our country is not safe. Ilhan Omar needs to be censured. I urge my colleagues to vote to censure her, but I also urge my colleagues that we need to join together to stop foreign agents serving in our government in the interests of foreign countries. We serve the United States of America, and that's it. We serve the American people and no other people. That's how our country needs to get back on track, and that's the only way we'll save our country.
What did she say that was wrong? Because a lot of people would look at that and they'd be like, okay, y'all are just being disrespectful to the rest of the nation right now, to the rest of the world. You already know that they need us. They would just fall off the map if it weren't for our dollars, if it weren't for our efforts, possibly. But there's a better way to do this. And now we have a president in office who's going to figure out the best way to do it without us being taken advantage of the way we have been. We've seen what happened with Mexico. He's tightened the belt. He's tightened the belt with Panama. He's tightened the belt with Canada. He's tightened the belt with Colombia. He's doing every single thing that Americans voted him in office to do. We want less drugs over here. We want less fentanyl over here. We want less deaths of American citizens. And he is preventing that from happening. Why aren't they celebrating? The reason why they're not celebrating is because they want him to fail. They can't want him to fail and want the country to win at the same time. That's an oxymoron. He's literally the president of our nation right now. If the country is winning while he's in office, then he's winning. And they don't want that. Because how else would they get their jobs back or they win more seats in government when it's time for them to run for office again? If everything is great from 2024 to 2028, they're going to be pissed off. They need something to complain about. They need something that can pull them together. You understand me?